All right, Carrie, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Be honest. If the world was ending right now, are you trying to survive or are you just accepting your fate and grabbing a drink?
Accepting my fate and grabbing a drink. Heaven, I'm ready to come. Bring me home, Dad.
And welcome back to another episode of #Unfiltered because someone had to say it. I'm Todd Erickson.
And I'm Carrie Norris.
And today we're coming to you with what I consider to be a funny one. May not be for everybody, but this episode is titled, Would You Survive? Do you think you would survive?
Depending on the situation, I guess. Most likely, probably not.
So we actually have a list of questions that we're going to go through, but I wanted to start off kind of calm, kind of slow, just to kind of get into it, and then we'll get into the really good stuff towards the end.
The juicy.
Well, to me, it's more of like the life survival realistic stuff. Well, I don't know if it's all realistic. Some of it's realistic, but we don't know what the future holds. I mean, it could be anything. So, okay. So the first question I want to ask you, we're just starting off slow.
Okay.
If you were riding in an Uber and your driver just starts crying mid-ride, are you comforting him or are you getting out?
Therapy, Carrie would come in and play role. Tell me what's going on. What
What happened in your relationship?
What did you do in the Let's take accountability.
I asked somebody else that last week and they were like, nope, I tell him to stop. Pull over. I ain't got time for
new
that.
new Uber.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I would definitely go into probably therapy mode because that's just who I am. Like, I'm always trying to help someone maneuver whatever feelings they're feeling or all that great stuff.
I've only been in an Uber in Vegas, and I was just trying to get from old Vegas to new Vegas as fast as possible.
Right when Uber first came out, super safe, and now I feel like you have to be very cautious with like getting in an Uber just because.
But that's no different than taxis, though.
Oh, I've never been in a taxi. That's a lie. I got in a taxi in New York City.
Same, yeah.
Because my sister refused to walk or get in one, and then when we got all the way down to Chinatown and had to get back to Times Square, I was like, "Girl, we getting in a taxi."
Look, I was irritated when I went to Rome, Italy, because we walked everywhere. The person I was with wanted to sightsee. They didn't want to get into any taxi. And I was like, 32 miles later, why have we not gotten a taxi at all?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of how I felt. Like, we went from like Times Square to Chinatown, back to Times Square, back to Chinatown.
I have walked
about the second, third time doing that, I said, Jennifer Dawn, we are getting in a taxi. If something happens, I will protect both of us. But we're getting in a taxi. One, because I decided to wear Converses for a day trip.
Flat-footed.
Oh, yeah. So y'all know my pinky toes were bent backwards. I was just like, I'm getting in a taxi. You can either get in or you are going to walk back by yourself because absolutely
That's
not.
insane. I never would have even taken Converse on that vacation.
I think I was trying to look cute. And from that moment on, I was like, comfort. Comfort does not matter how you look, just as long as you have something on your feet that does not make your toes bent backwards.
I get you want to try and look cute because it's New York City and all.
It's my first time.
I feel like now, if you ever go back, dress for comfort.
Yeah. One, it's so disgusting, by the way.
Well, it doesn't look as fancy as it does in movies, which I'm sure if anyone has been to New York knows that we're right. You got the pigeon rats running around. You got the trash everywhere.
So nasty. Construction everywhere.
Everywhere. Always.
Everywhere.
Always. Yep.
So, yep.
All right. Here's a crazy one.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if this is a would you survive, but I'm just curious how you would confront, like, if you run into someone who owes you money.
Kind of hard, though, for me, because I feel like I'm kind of in this situation right now. Someone owes me money and has not given it to me.
Oh, so you wouldn't be like, how's your kids? How's
Yeah.
your husband? Where's my money?
Yeah. Start off with that. Where's my money? No.
By the way, how's your husband doing?
I think when you lend money and you don't put an expectation on it, it's kind of hard to so like the money I lent there was no expectation on it, and this is money for like a while ago. So there's no I didn't put any expectation on it. I was just told I was going to get paid back, and I just haven't yet. So
you would just let it go? You just walk away?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, money is not the end of the world to me. So at the end of the day, I am able to take care of myself.
Yeah.
And once I get that money back, it'll be great. But if they don't ever pay me back, I'll never lend to them again, ever.
Okay. Well,
So.
speaking of money, if you find a wallet with $2,000 in it, what are you doing?
I'm not keeping it. That is setting myself up for my own karma. Absolutely not. Hopefully there's an ID in there and we can return it safely to whoever the rightful owner is.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would never take something that is not mine. That's just,
You wouldn't take like $100 to put gas in your car to take it to the police station?
absolutely not. $100? Good gracious. No.
Gas these days, you guys?
I don't even know how
Premium.
we're living right now because
Insane. I got gas on Friday and literally here it is today. Filled my tank up completely, right? $118. And then here I am today, came to work and 160 miles left. That's insane.
That's crazy.
And I didn't even drive that much this weekend.
Well, if you guys see us, me and Todd out here on like mopeds and those electric scooters.
Well, I don't do bicycles. That seat's too small.
Oh,
I got a big ass. I can't do it. All right, here's a good one. And the reason why I want to ask Carrie this question is because she always talks about her morals and values and speaking with her flesh. And so we're going to, if your friend is clearly in the wrong in an argument, are you backing them or are you calling them out?
oh, calling them out, hands down.
Really?
Oh, hands down. Oh,
But you don't even know the
to
question.
be honest with you, this is why I lose friendships because I will
Too
battle.
honest?
Right. So before you guys have heard me talk about it before. Before, old Carrie would be very direct and didn't care how it come off. And now I'm cautious with my delivery, but I'm still very direct. If
I feel like I'm a little torn.
No, I am not. There's
I
one
am.
thing to have someone's back, but if they're in the wrong, absolutely not. When you surround yourself that supports your shitty behaviors or supports your decisions or your arguments or whatever, you're surrounded by the wrong people. You need people
she
to
getting deep
correct
with this
you
one.
to be able to grow from.
But what if it's, okay, so you're going real in depth with this.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm thinking to myself, like, what if it is a small little conversation and they're just in the wrong? You're not going to 100% be confident with them and then correct them afterwards? You just going to call them out right there?
It depends on what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. So
You're
on my
really
last
going into far
last
depth.
episode, I said like there's one thing to correct someone to embarrass them, but that is I would never correct someone to embarrass them. I would always pull them to
Right.
the side. But if it is in the middle of like a group conversation, I will challenge someone. Sharon gets so mad at me, but I challenge Sharon all the time. And it's because it's not that I think I'm right or I think
I feel like
she's
it's
right.
healthy for all of us, though.
I want to help people change their perspective. So if I can correct someone in the middle of a conversation that I believe is wrong, there's a healthy way of doing it.
Help me help you.
Yeah.
That would be my situation.
Yeah. So.
All right. Here's a good one, actually.
Okay.
You hear someone talking trash about you in real time. Do you confront or do you listen longer?
I probably listen longer. Old Carrie would confront quickly. Now
What'd you say about me, ho?
Yeah, basically.
Turn it to Medea real quick.
But I do think that now I like to stay quiet and I like to listen. And then I like to see who else chimes in. And then your girl is out of everybody. No explanation. That's why I'm a silent exiter. Like, I listen. I listened to my last, friendship. I listened. And when I left, I never went back.
But
I
that
don't
would be
owe an explanation. Nothing.
my only concern with that, because I see where you're coming from with that. And I feel like with that question, I feel like it could go differently on hand to hand. So it could absolutely go that way.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also think to myself too, like if you were to hear someone talking trash about you and you decided to listen longer, what if certain things that they decide to discuss or talk about hurts you more in the long run to where you can't even confront them about it because now you're broken? Have you ever had, I feel like there's,
I think broken people would feel that way. Or
okay.
people that are not.
Or maybe you feel broken because what if it was a friend that was talking trash? Like, I would confront them.
My perspective is just different because I do love myself now. I do value myself. I do know my worth. I do know what I bring to the table. I do know the things that I can offer in a friendship or a relationship. And if I overhear a conversation like that, yeah, it's probably going to hurt. It's probably going to hurt my feelings. But the way I think now is they don't deserve a part of my life if that's how they feel. And I would,
That's fair.
I would probably silent exit. But if it was happening in front of me, I'd be like, that's crazy. I like to say, that's wild. Wow, that's crazy.
Or you just give it a couple days and then you have a conversation, just accidentally start hinting and bringing up the things that they decided to discuss out loud.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that? Well, at least I have. Because I'm like, okay, maybe a slight little bit of revenge. I want you to know that I know what you said.
A lot of people are very vocal until they're confronted, and then they don't have a voice. So it's their audience that are
we dealt with
around.
that last year.
Oh, yeah. People have a big mouth until they're confronted, and then they don't know what to say. Sometimes it's just not worth my time and energy.
That's fair.
Because to be honest with you, I feel like you're below me at that point.
What about you, listeners and viewers? Comment, let us know what you would do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I always do get curious because we get obviously the comments and everything that come through afterwards, and sometimes they crack me up.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that I hear, whether it comes from TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, or they tell us verbally in person. So that's always fun. All right. So I have... This may be more on the petty Carrie side, but I am curious. I feel like I already know. Your friend takes a horrible photo of you and posts it. Do you address it or do you plot revenge?
No, I text them immediately and say, take that down. I would never do that to you.
Take that motherfucking shit down.
Take it down now. Like, I will not, the friends, right? So Leah does this. Anytime we take a group picture, she goes, look at everybody else. Don't just look at you. And now it's like fair. Stuck in my head to make sure everybody looks good, because there's nothing worse than a friend that posts a picture that looks good, but her friends look botch. Like, don't do that.
That's
don't
the mean
do
girl
that.
mentality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's a couple that do that. And mind you, I talk about this often, like the Face app, where you can slim your face down or brighten your face or anything like that. And I'll watch someone fix their face, but leave everybody else in the pic. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Me, I'm a girl's girl. I took a group picture this weekend.
Carrie all tan in the middle and everybody else bleached out.
I took a picture at the well this weekend. It was a women's conference at Catalyst Church. By the way, amazing. And we took a group photo, and there was probably 10 or 12 girls in it. Mm-hmm. And I went through every single face and brightened it because one, it was cloudy outside. So I wanted everybody's face to be bright. And I went through and literally brightened everybody's face. I didn't just brighten mine because I was in the bag or anything like that. Like, I'm a girl's girl. Like, if you take a picture with me, you going on social media looking good. Okay? Pop it off. And like Natalie Romero, which absolutely adore her, she had a trucker's hat on and her face was super dark in the picture. So I had to lighten it up because I was like, I don't want her to be in there and you can't see her face. So I lightened all the girls' face up.
So I have a friend who is notorious. Well, first off, she gets PO'd if you take a photo of her and she doesn't even know that you're taking it.
Oh.
And then you turn around and you post it. Lord, drives her insane. Yeah. I get it. I do, because usually it's the candid moments that you don't expect and people just take a picture, or you're eating and you're in the middle of mid-chew and somebody's taking a photo and posting it. My family is notorious for that.
Yeah.
They don't care. They're just happy that you're there. Oh, you chewing on corn?
I have a friend's mother-in-law who does that. She'll be like, did you see that picture? And I'm like, she is out to get you.
But it's also crazy too, because there's sometimes where I'll see a photo and I'm like, that looks really good, but then you hear the other person and like, that looks horrible.
Yeah. I think we can all be our own critics, because just like us, when we were taking pictures prior to our first episode, and I was like, that's an ugly picture, and you're like, that is a great picture, and I'm like, Todd, you are out to get me. I still saved it. I still have it. You are out to get me.
I still have it because I think it's a really good photo. But
I think we're just we are all our worst critics.
That's true. I am. Like right now I'm looking at myself. I feel like I'm super pale and I'm drowned out.
It's because I have a spray tan.
It could be that, or I'm just still white. Look at this farmer's tan. I see it right now in the camera. Holy cow. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I did see some kind of like thing where somebody, for tanning, I guess, for women, it was some kind of commercial I saw on Facebook, and they like squeeze the little thing in their drink and you do it daily, and it tans their skin.
I know that there is a peptide that you can inject to be able to get tan. But they say that with that, you're supposed to be a little cautious because people think, well, I'm tanning, so I don't need to put sunblock on. And it actually will cause you to burn more because you're not being cautious about putting the sunblock on, which I've been thinking about dabbling in it. But
all right. Now, to the juicy stuff. Oh, at least to me it is. These are the fun ones for me. So I wanted to start with the smaller ones just to kind of get the feel into it. But this is more of like, would you survive Survivor Mode edition?
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, you already know me.
And this is why these questions I think are super exciting, because I feel like I already kind of know the reaction and response I'm going to get from you. I
barely make it 3 hours when the electricity goes out at the house. Like, I could never make it on Survivor.
Entertain us. Entertain our listeners and viewers. I'm just curious to know. But I want to put you in, I was going to say real world situations, but we're not going to know until that time comes. But I do want to play around with these questions. I think it'd be real fun. So, the world is ending in 24 hours. What are you doing first?
24 hours. What am I doing first?
You got 24 hours until the world burns.
Is this like the purge? Like no rules, no anything?
No rules. No rules apply. The world is ending in 24 hours. What are you doing first?
Getting a massage. I want to be relaxed when I die.
Do you want to go out relaxed?
Yeah.
Take me. My muscles.
Probably have one last family dinner with my family.
That's a good one, actually. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Like one last.
Don't hate me, Mom.
Yeah.
Well, my mom lives in one place, and the rest of my family's all over the place. So I mean, I feel like I would stop and call everybody and tell them I love them. At least I can do that.
Yeah. What's stopping you from doing it today?
I'll call my mama right after this episode.
Everybody you love.
That's a lot of people.
I know.
I love you.
I love you too. I feel like, right? So, so I know this is a fun episode, but then think about that. Like, what if your time was up tomorrow and you don't tell everybody you love them?
That's true. That's why every time I get off phone, my family or whatever, I always say, love you, mean it.
Yeah.
I know it's not an I love you too, but we do. I mean,
you want to make me mad? Don't say I.
But that's the way we do it. Like, or love you, bye. Love you, mean it, bye. Like, that's just what we do.
Yeah. I mean, don't you ever love you, mean it, bye. You better put the I in front of it when you talk to me.
I do it with Sharon all the time. I say, love you, mean it. Because I do. I do mean it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Are you trying to survive after that 24 hours, or are you just going to live your best last day?
I'll live my last best day because my eternal life is coming. So.
And you're ready for it.
In the world that we live in right now, take me, Jesus. Take me now. I'm ready.
So you did answer this question whenever you said we talked about who are you calling, but I want to know, who are you not calling? Are you scared to say their name on here?
Who am I not calling? Half of my family members. People I used to work with.
I feel like we all have some people that we don't.
Well, I wouldn't even think about like not calling them. Ew. No, I would just call my family and.
Well, I guess when you kind of break it down, I mean, if you only have 24 hours, obviously we love a lot of people. So it's like,
what are you gonna do?
You make a list?
Hey, we only got 24 hours. I still don't like you. Bye.
Actually, that'd be the perfect time to go out, right?
And then guess what? I am not making it to heaven. God be like, I saw what you did there. No, ma'am. No, I would just be very grateful for the relationships that I still have as I'm exiting this world.
Well, since you're going on that route, Are you helping others or only worrying about yourself?
Oh, helping others. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Helping any way I can.
Okay. Well, since all rules are off the table for this one, would you break into places for supplies or would you stay morally correct?
If there's no rules and everybody's just like chaotic, everybody, defend for yourself.
That's going to happen anyways. I mean, we already see that happening on other situations.
I just call myself. So at during the week, sometimes I'll have like a fend for yourself night because groceries are expensive, for being honest. Like, just eat a sandwich or some ramen or whatever you want to cook, or chicken nuggets and french fries, right? But I call it defend for yourself.
Defend for yourself?
Yeah, and Christian always corrects me. He's like, it's fend for yourself. And I'm like, well, what does fend mean? Like, I thought it was defend for yourself. Like, I'm defending for myself. Like, anyways. But
fend for yourself basically means that it's an action that you've got to do it yourself.
Yeah, so that's what we have. But I just said that. I just said defend for yourself.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, but I would definitely, if we all have to live still, and there's no rules and everybody, like, I don't really think you're like breaking in at that point. It's not some riot or, where we're rioting.
Yeah, but we've had riots. What was it on the news where they protested and started breaking in the damn Dollar General?
It's one thing to like rob somewhere and get like TVs and stuff like that. It's another thing to like go in and get supplies, like stuff, water, bandages,
I feel like I would still be trying to survive. Even though I know the world is ending in 24 hours, I feel like I would still be trying to find some kind of way to survive it.
Yeah.
Because when the world burns, it comes anew.
No.
I want to be here.
I definitely
I'm not ready to go yet. What would be your last meal?
Hamburger steak. Oh.
Hamburger steak.
And mashed potatoes and probably sweet peas. That sounds so good, don't it?
Peas. But hamburger steak does. That sounds great.
Uh-huh. It's so yummy.
I don't know what my last meal would be. Nope, I do.
Kava.
No, there wouldn't even be working.
You'd be in there making your own.
Girl, if you told me that the world was ending in 24 hours, my ass ain't even coming into work. Why? I feel like I want good old spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, I do not like meatballs, but I like spaghetti.
I don't want the big ass gigantic ones. Like,
yeah.
I'll take like the SpaghettiO ones, like the size of those.
That's not even real meat.
I didn't say SpaghettiOs specific. I said the little tiny size. I don't know. I'm a spaghetti with minced meat.
Are you sure you don't maybe make my meatballs I made at Cash's birthday party? Because you really love them.
Okay, but anybody knows when you have games and birthdays and barbecues, sweet and sour meatballs, barbecue meatballs, those are going to be the shiz everybody wants.
I usually take, depending on where I'm at, I usually take a solo cup away from it. Like, I'll go to a baby shower and put meatballs in a solo cup and eat them while I'm driving home. Ugh.
I either like them with barbecue and grape jelly. I like them with barbecue sauce and orange marmalade because it just gives it, or like an apricot.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's like the citrus of it with the barbecue, the acidic levels. It's perfect. Love it.
Now I'm having to make meatballs this week.
Sprinkle a little bit of fresh parsley on top.
Okay, that's a little too...
It's just making it look fancy.
That's a little too fancy.
I'm a fancy cook. My mom always tells me, she goes, I can't eat your food. It's too fancy.
Yeah. I agree,
but
Mama.
But it tastes good.
I agree.
You've had my food. My food's good. All right, we're going to move on to another one.
Okay.
Let's talk about natural disasters.
Okay.
You get a tsunami warning. Picture it. You're in the city.
I'm scared.
And you see
Terrified.
a big-ass wave that's supposed to be coming your way. What's your first move?
Try to get somewhere high.
How high?
Super high.
Because we don't ever... Does anybody really know how high they get?
Have you guys seen that movie with The Rock in it? And it's called St. Andrews or Andres or whatever. And it is that. And I remember her dad being like, go to the highest point that you can get to.
But for us, what is that? Anza Memorial?
Yes.
That place is sinking. I am not climbing the top of there.
I have dreams like that. Like, I'll have like a tsunami dream, and there's meanings behind the dreams. I don't really follow them, but I I've had those dreams multiple times where I'm like standing on a dock and I look and there is a huge wave. And I wake up in a panic.
Ooh.
Scary.
I feel like I'm conflicted because a part of me, if a tsunami warning was being given, I guess I would have to figure out how much time do I have before it hits.
I would go so far west.
Well, that's exactly it.
Travel west.
Like, are you trying to go high, or are you trying to drive as far inlet as possible?
Yeah, I would probably drive inlet. Like, I would just try to get away.
Take my ass to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Straight over there.
Yeah.
But then I feel like that's going to be everybody's plan. So then it's like.
Yeah, which is why, like, you see all the bad. I mean, you do it when the hurricane's coming. Like, everybody trying to get out of Florida. It's just back to back to back to back. Like.
Oh, yeah, I went to El Paso. I was out. Because that's my thing. That is the one thing I can say that I am blessed about living in North Carolina. For anybody else that may live in somewhere else where they have, because that's the thing, right? There's natural disasters everywhere. Yeah. Missouri just had big ass, like softball size hailstones coming down, and this person was videoing, and it was busting their back window out, their front window out, and I was like, no, it's insane. Imagine walking your dog on the street and get hit in the head with a softball.
Do you feel like the government controls the weather? Like, do you ever feel like we're like in a live Hunger Games?
Sometimes I do, because you've got all those satellites and stuff that are up there, and I feel like it has something. I may. So don't people listen and don't be correcting me, but I'm just like, I feel like there's something that they could be doing that could be causing those issues. I do feel like they have a way to control the weather.
I think so too.
Please stop sending hurricanes. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Love it. Stop sending them.
All of it. Like, I like an occasional thunderstorm. Oh my gosh, Saturday it rained all day long and it was so good. Now, mind you, I went to the well and there was a moment that I was like, man, I wish I didn't have anything to do so I could stay in my pajamas and just listen to it rain all day. Like, it's just very soothing to me.
I do that with my sound system.
Oh.
Like, even when I go to bed, I'm like, put on thunderstorm sounds. Because sometimes it's very easy for me to fall asleep to a rainstorm. Easy.
Yeah.
Now, with a tin roof, I don't know. That's a lot of tapping.
I'm like about to go to sleep right now.
But could you imagine if, like, say the president was able to control the weather and he got pissed that North Carolina didn't vote for him, so he could send a Category 5 hurricane our way? Could you imagine? That would be crazy.
I don't think it's not.
I think I'd live in a camper and just road trip it everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like North Carolina today? I'm going to Virginia.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, so tsunamis. Are you going to be the type to panic, or are you going to go into survivor mode?
I'd definitely survivor mode.
Okay.
I would try. Like, obviously, at the end of the day, if that's my time to go, it's my time to go. But I also, I just don't want to drown.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a slow death almost. Like, you can feel it coming. Same with burning.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that sounds miserable.
Well, I don't know. You like to be warm. I mean, this girl's got a heater in her office almost up to 90
I'm
degrees.
freezing right now. You got, look.
I'm sorry. I'm burning up. I got a fan on me. All right. If you had 5 minutes to grab things, what are you grabbing?
Water, bandages.
For a tsunami? For a tsunami?
I thought you meant like any disaster.
More water, please.
A donut float.
That's what I was gonna say. Let me go grab
life
my
jacket,
pool floaties.
Yeah, pool floaties, life jacket.
Oh yeah, life jacket. I think most people would panic. I probably would have panicked and forgot a life jacket. But
yeah,
I think I was talking to Adam about it. I was like, you would want a kayak and some oars.
A kayak.
But I ain't got time to be carrying that shit all around. Nope. I'm actually thinking to myself, if a tsunami warning was given to us and we had to figure out what we were doing, I feel like obviously if a tsunami was given, it's typically going to come off of one of the other countries working its way here. So I'm going to take my ass to Raleigh, North Carolina, where they have the tall ass buildings.
Yep.
And I'm going to have my own San Andreas moment.
I agree.
That's all I can think of.
I agree.
Okay. If someone freezes and doesn't move because they see the wave coming, are you saving them or are you saving yourself?
Saving them.
I love your heart. It's so good.
Saving them. Doing my best to save them for sure.
Would you risk going back for something sentimental?
No.
What if you left your wedding ring? Would you go back?
Yes, I would. Because if I don't, if the tsunami's not going to kill me, my husband will.
I had to ask that question. That's
Okay, guys. I text Todd this morning. I was like, hey, I'm on my way. And then I get halfway down my road and I call him and I said, you got to give me an extra 5 minutes because I forgot my wedding ring and my husband will kill me. So
look, there's some days because I wear the Quelo rings and it's the rubber ones. And so there's some days where because it's black and I get ready in the dark, obviously. And so it's like some days I come in and all of a sudden I see that it's missing, but I still see the damn imprint from where I wear it so much.
So Christian gave me this ring, which was his grandmother's.
Very shiny.
He gave it to me, and I haven't worn it in a while, just because it's a little loose, and the last thing I want to do is lose this. Same with my wedding ring. And I wore it, I wore it to the women's convention, and then I wore it, or conference, whatever you want to call it, and then yesterday I wore it to church, and I took it off when I got in the shower, but I didn't take my wedding band off until... No, I put my wedding band
They don't get caught in your hair?
No. I did take it off, but I put this one back on. I didn't put this one on.
Oh,
so
I
this
see.
one was in the bathroom, and I take it off when I sleep at nighttime because it is a little loose, which we won't even talk about that.
I honestly don't even know why you guys don't take them off because some of you guys be having these big ass rocks on your finger. Go and give yourself a black eye.
Yeah, well, I take it off because after he proposed, I had a dream that I lost it in the bed and I could not find it. So like I set it beside my bed and put this one on, and I got halfway down and I did like this to like turn it around, and I was like, I pulled in this driveway so quick, backed up, and went all the way back down the road to be able to get. But yeah, I would go back for my wedding ring because
I have to take off mine when I sleep because I don't know what it is, but I used to I have an actual wedding band.
Yeah.
I started noticing that my fingers were swelling in my sleep, and I would wake up and my fingers, were turning different colors, and I was like, I can't do this.
I usually take it off because, well, one, I don't want to lose it, but two, my fingers swell, and I sleep like this. I don't know if there's a way that I can get like some gloves that make my hands stay out like this, but I
can
sleep
picture it now with gloves on my hands.
When I spray tan, I put socks on my hands. But so
what
I don't
we do for babies too, so they don't scratch your face.
Yeah. Well, I'm a hand sleeper, so if I sleep with the spray tan on, then my hand will get dirty.
I usually sleep like this with a pillow and then my arm up underneath the pillow, and then sometimes I'll sleep with my hand like this. And then some days I wake up with my head all propped up against the side of the headboard.
As I'm thinking about it, so obviously I love my wedding band, and if it came down to like me having to grab something sentimental, like go back and risk my life, I'd rather not risk my life because something like this can be replaced and my life cannot. My life cannot. My children's life cannot. My husband's life cannot. So we can replace this. Heck, he could have proposed with a dang twig and I'd have been okay with it, you know. So
just wrap a bread twist around it and call it a day.
I probably would have just went back or just kept going. Probably not.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You ready for the next one?
I am.
If aliens landed, are you hiding or are you going to try to communicate? Oh, I can't do it. How do you do it?
Like this.
Oh, see? I can't do it. Dang it. That pinky just doesn't want to go. Because extraterrestrial, we don't know what they look like. We think we know what they look like.
Okay. Hang on. Are we talking about like Alien versus Predator alien, or are we talking about like the aliens with like the dome heads that we used to have like on posters in our bedroom?
Okay, so in my head, I don't know. I can't answer that one for you because based off of what you see in movies and then based off of the things that they have found, like in tombs and stuff like that, of what they think are aliens.
Well, I don't believe in them, so.
You don't believe in aliens?
No.
I do believe that there is life out there, but
I don't.
At all?
Mm-mm.
I'm still going to ask you these questions.
No, it's fine.
All right,
but
so
I'm
how
just
about
saying, like, hypothetically, like, are we doing, like, Alien versus Predator where
Sure,
they're, like,
let's go.
killing
Let's go that
everybody?
route.
Or are we talking about, like, E.T., who's just, isn't E.T. an alien?
Yes.
Okay. Because if that's the case, then I'm going to be his friend. Because everybody.
All right, Drew Barrymore. Okay, I actually want to ask you listeners, if you believe in aliens, comment on this episode. I want to know. I believe that they are. I think they're out there.
Conversation. Love it. Prove your point to me. Tell me why you think they're real.
I do think
Change my mind.
Okay, so here's my thought
But I don't
on
think
that
you're
before
going
we
to.
get into all of these questions. Is I do think because we are in a galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get this wrong and someone's gonna correct me and call me out. But I feel like you get your planets, your stars, your galaxy. There's other galaxies that I think that they also have people like us, but we're calling them aliens and they're probably calling us aliens and vice versa. I feel like there is other life out there.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't seen it, but I think they've seen us. I do think they've seen us. And they're like, Earth's going to go soon, so we're just going to go the other way. Come on, y'all. I mean, pollution and disease and everything else, we're killing ourselves.
Oh, yeah, hands down.
So, I mean, and I do think at one day, maybe not anytime soon, but one day, I think we're going to live on the moon.
No.
I think we will.
No, I don't. We've never even been to the moon. That stuff they teach you and the stuff that we saw, all
Do you
lies.
think the recent stuff is...
Lies.
Do you really?
Lies.
Y'all, we're going to have a conspiracy theory episode.
You're telling me that I can't drive down the bypass and my service go off and they call us from the dang moon on the phone? No. They're lying. Absolutely not. No. I don't. No.
Okay, but hold on a minute. That's the military jamming you as you're driving.
Okay,
They
what about
jam
the
signals.
what about the end of Blue Creek?
You talking local? I'm talking about worldwide.
Oh yeah, no.
What do you think all those satellites and everything up there are for? And the towers, they're gonna care about their stuff before they care about your
No.
signal.
No. There's no way. Absolutely
That's
no way.
fair. I mean, everyone's entitled to have an opinion.
No way.
I do think there is life out there. I don't know what it looks like. Not sure I want to know what it looks like, but I think there's life out there.
And I love that for you.
But I think the movies have given everyone like that thought that we don't know what's out there. I mean, hell, the whole Star Wars franchise. For all we know, they could look like Yodas running
I don't
around
care
everywhere.
how bored I am. I'm never watching Star Wars. Ever. No.
All right, so if the aliens landed,
Mhm.
let's say Alien versus Predator.
I'm running.
You're
Scared.
not going to try and communicate?
Have you seen what's in Alien versus Predator? They're scary.
Yeah.
I know.
Have you seen the new Predator movie?
No. I don't watch scary movies.
You've got to watch at least
Oh my gosh,
one.
you know what I made Christian watch last night? Well, I didn't make him. We was like flipping. I'm not a big TV watcher. So
Mhm.
like when we go to bed, I'll like scroll on my phone and then I'll roll over and go to sleep.
You guys watch E.T.?
No. We watched The Housemaid.
Didn't you already watch that?
I did, but he hadn't
Oh.
seen it.
Is it free now, or do you still got to pay for it?
You still gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
Unless you have like stars.
It's a good movie, but I think he could have waited until it was free.
Yeah, no. We paid $5.99 for it.
Actually, okay, that's not bad.
Mm-mm.
That's better.
No.
I just hate when now you got to rent a movie and it's still $20.
So I rented Reminders of Him last weekend. It's the new Colleen Hoover
Yeah.
movie that came out. It was good. I felt like it was rushed though. I felt like they rushed the end of it. But it was I cried the whole time, but I also think it was because it was almost that time of the month. So
Are we talking about this because you don't want to talk about aliens?
no, I was just thinking like how crazy it is, like to think of like the movies that they come out with, like Alien versus.
Because
I'm not
they
a sci-fi
have to
person.
come out with new ideas. I love sci-fi.
Mm-mm.
And I think the reason why I get into these type of shows, the sci-fi, the reality competition shows and stuff like that, is because Survivor.
Yeah.
Like, I want to live. Like, I want to live.
That's why I have a husband,
Okay.
because he will make sure we survive.
I like Christian, and I hope he survives. But what happens if he goes before you? Like, what's going to happen?
I'm going to say, Lord, take me now. Take me with my husband. I don't want to be here no more.
I love mine, but I'm trying to live.
I think, though, the way I was raised, I think I would be able to make it. I feel like I'm very self-sufficient. It's just really nice to have a husband that is
I think
a man. And
blue collar,
Yep.
Southern, you're going to find a way. Where there's a
Yeah.
will, there's a way.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I agree.
Do you think that you'd survive, or do you think you'd be one of the first ones gone?
I think I would survive.
Did you ever see War of the Worlds?
No. I was about to ask you if you, I think it's called Paradise. Have you watched that?
Not yet, but I've seen the previews for it. I haven't watched it
So
yet.
basically they make an underworld city and only so many people can live because the outside gets bombed, right? And everybody on the outside is survival. This man who works for the military and the president and stuff is in, but his wife got separated and she's outside. He goes back to find her, and then you watch the survival of like everybody on the outside while everybody on the inside is. Yeah, it's crazy. They just came out with the last season. We finished the episodes. Wild. Can't wait for the next episode. So I watch stuff like that, and I'm like, could I do that? I bet I could.
Okay, fair enough. If they offer to take you with them, are you going?
No.
Why?
I don't know where they're going. I have questions. I have to be home by 8.
Take me to your leader.
I have to cook dinner for my kids. I'm like, hey, actually, where are we going?
Do you guys like hamburger steak?
Do you guys break the rules? Because if you break the rules, I can't go. I am not a rule breaker. Can my husband come? And we have to be home by 6 5 because I have to cook dinner and then get my kids to bed.
I can see you now. You could take me. I just need you back by 5 p.m.
There's a time clock. You have to bring me back.
I was going to ask that on there too. Like if they start taking people, are you running, fighting, or accepting it?
I'm running. I mean, I'm sure they'll catch me, but I'm definitely running.
Oh,
good
that
gracious.
was loud.
It's okay.
Or they're going to zap you.
Yeah.
Zap you and you just disappear.
And then to God I go.
Lord Jesus.
I feel like if that's the way
we are gathered here today.
I feel like if that's the way I'm meant to go, then that's the way I'm meant to go. So
I just like to ask these questions because I think that everyone's response is going to be different based off
sure.
of what they know, what they think they know. And like me, you think that you're going to survive. And I may be the very first one to go. I may pass out as soon as I see him. I don't know. But I feel like I'd be like, is that how you talk? Like, I'm trying to communicate.
You know, okay, that is so funny. You want to know something that really irritates?
I'd be trying to mimic their sounds.
You want to, right? Things that irritate me so much is when you meet someone that does not speak English and you talk, like I hate watching people talk to like Hispanic people that can't speak English and they are talking to them as if they're dumb. And it's like, they're not dumb. They just don't like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like talking to a toddler. And I'm like, please don't do that.
Google Translate.
So that's what I do. So anytime where we work at, we usually get people looking for rentals, right? And sometimes they can't speak English. And instead of talking to them as if they're dumb, like, yeah, application, like, it makes me crazy. I'll pull up my Google Translate and I'll just try to, and then they'll speak back to me that way. But things that upset me is when people talk to people that don't speak English as if they're dumb or stupid. Like, they're not dumb or stupid. They just don't understand us. So for you to talk to an alien like that would really piss me off. Yeah,
but if I'm mimicking its sound, like say that's the sound that it makes. What's the sound of the Alien versus Predator? What does the alien sound like? Don't they make like a clicking sound?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have nightmares now.
I'm sorry.
That's scary.
I apologize.
I don't watch that stuff.
Okay, well then
I don't watch anything scary.
You're really going to love this one.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Have you ever seen, I know you don't watch them, but have you ever seen the Saw movies?
No.
But you know of them?
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about them?
No. When my cousins were here from Japan over spring break.
Japan has the worst scary movies because that's where this shit originates from, I think.
The kids had this.
Did you ever see The Grudge?
No.
I thought they said it took place in.
I think the last scary movie I watched was Jeepers Creepers. And
oh, that's creepy.
Yeah,
that
right?
Creepy.
Or Darkness Falls. Y'all remember that movie with the Tooth Fairy? Absolutely not.
Darkness Falls? I've never seen it with a Tooth Fairy?
What?
Maybe I'm not thinking
Guys,
of it. I'm going to have to figure it out.
Yes, remember, and if it's dark and you've seen her, she comes back to kill you. So one of the boys saw her and he grows up and he like lives with all the lights on.
I have never seen that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's super scary.
Is this another Master in Disguise?
No, it's not. But I don't watch scary movies.
Okay, but you know of Saw.
Yeah.
Listeners and viewers, I know everyone, you got to know Saw. It's been out for years. They've got like six
the
of them.
weird, creepy clown face with the little swirls on his cheeks.
I want to play a game.
Okay, so listen, the kids are watching it, right? And I'm like, so I have an L shape like this. My TV sits here. I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm looking this way at the kids because I am not looking at the TV, and I can hear it. And then I look over and I see like these two men are like chained in this room, and I'm like looking at the kids like, what is going on? Why are they doing that? Who is that? Do we find out who he is? Like, they're like, shut up, Aunt Carrie, shut up. And I was like, okay,
You're making my eyes water.
I'm like putting myself underneath the blanket. Like, y'all want to talk? Big Bad Carrie is a scaredy cat.
Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Okay, I have like I said, I have a feeling I already know what the answers are gonna be for this, but I'm curious because I think your reaction to it cracks me up.
Oh gosh.
Because obviously, do we really know what we would do in these scenario situations? We don't unless they actually happen. But I'm just always curious, and so I chose this one because Saw is a pretty.
Everybody knows.
I'm not
Saw.
a memorable movie in a way. I was going to say a relatable movie, but it's not relatable.
No.
A memorable movie that if anyone who has seen it knows that it is drilled in your mind, you're not going to forget it or the things that you've seen. But for those that have not seen it, it's basically a torture game.
Yeah.
In a sense. So I want you to close your eyes.
Okay. Oh gosh.
And
I'm
I want
scared.
you to picture this scene.
Okay.
You've been passed out.
Okay.
You're inside of a halfway cold freezer.
Okay.
You hear clinking outside. And you wake up and your legs are chained to the floor. You wake up in a trap. You can open your eyes. Are you staying calm or are you immediately panicking?
Panicking.
Why? Is it because you don't know where you're at? Is it the chains?
The
what
chain,
is it? And it's slightly dark. There's a small little 8x8 window that's letting some light in.
Yeah, I would panic. I would probably start snatching on my foot. Like, I would. I don't know.
Like, can you see it? Can you see yourself in this freezer?
Yeah.
Feet chained to the floor, barefooted.
Oh, yeah.
Dirt all over your feet. Shirts torn.
Yeah, definitely. I would probably freak out.
Do you think that you're mentally strong enough to survive?
I'd like to say yes. But I think what happens in situations like that, you go days and then it does. I think in those moments, your faith is going to be tested hard.
Absolutely.
And I would just have to be reminded of that. But yeah.
If you had to make a painful choice to live, could you do it?
Do we have an example?
Say they put a saw in there with you. Your feet are chained to the floor.
And I had to cut my leg off.
If you had to make a painful choice to live, would you do it? Or would you just sit there and wait for
I would probably just sit there and pray to God that someone came to save me. Yeah.
So if this was an actual game, like the movie Saw, would you try to outsmart the game or would you follow instructions? Would you do as they say or would you try to outsmart? I
think that I would probably start off with doing what they say until I could understand. I feel like I think a lot. Like I'm an outside the box thinker. Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody that knows me can probably say that. I feel like I'm always like, okay, well, what about this or what about that? I think eventually I would try to outsmart them.
When I was in the military, before you deploy, they put you in like tested situations, what they call torture chambers in a sense. And there was a situation I was in. I remember they put a bag over your head. Like they almost make it like a real life scenario, like you're doing something or whatever. And then all of a sudden these men come rushing in and they're screaming and yelling at you and they throw a bag over your head and they zip tie your hands behind your back and your feet and they haul you out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're sitting in one of those, what do you call them? Like those carrying containers. I can't think of the name of them right now.
Like a Connex box?
Kind of. And there's like a bunch of you in there. And so you've got to find a way to get out.
Yeah.
And they set up like this whole town There's a whole town scene set
Yeah.
up with actors and people playing or whatever. And you've got to find your way to get out of the box and out of the town.
Yeah.
And they usually will try to give you little tips and tricks, which I don't want to say it on here because I don't know who's listening, but they give you little tips and tricks of things that you should do or have on you. Hint, hint, because you never know the situation you may be in. So like for women, you tend to have bobby pins.
Yep.
Or maybe you have, I don't know who would have it, but like a brooch and there's a needle on the back side.
Yeah.
Like there's all these different things that you could potentially have on you that you may be able to use to your advantage.
Yeah.
A belt could be on you and you could use that for something, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
They did that for us. I think I got caught right towards the end when I was going through that. There's nothing I could do.
Like a logic thinker. Like I think Christian is really good at
Well,
that
not only
stuff
that, but you
too.
think about too, what is it they always say? Like when you cut off people's senses, the rest of their senses are more heightened and enhanced.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So like if they blindfolded you or put a
Yeah.
bag over your head, you can still hear,
Mm-hmm.
you can still touch. So now you've got everything else is heightened. So now
Yeah.
you're feeling all around and you're listening to every little
Yeah.
tinking noise and everything else that's going on. So I don't know. I feel like I would definitely go into survivor mode. I would be
Yeah.
trying to figure out anything, touching the wall, seeing if there's screws anywhere,
Yeah.
like whatever I could do.
Yeah.
But everybody's different.
Yeah.
But if someone else's life depended on your decision, what are you doing?
Hoping I make the best decision.
Because they could go with you.
They're going with me.
They're like, come on, we're going to go see Jesus together.
We're going to pray. And then we're going to go see Jesus.
I'd be like, don't even look at him. Don't even look at him because everything's about to be white. Just close your eyes. Okay, I do have one. Do you want to play a game? I'm just joking. I do want to play a rapid fire survival edition.
Okay.
And so I don't want you to think on it, listeners and viewers. I'm going to ask her really quick questions and I just want you to answer.
Okay.
Because I know you like to long pause it.
Oh, yeah. I'm a long pauser.
So we're going to make this fast with no time to think.
Okay.
Would you sacrifice someone to save yourself?
No.
Would you lie to stay alive?
Yes.
Would you leave someone behind if they slowed you down?
No.
Would you go back for your pet no matter what?
Absolutely not. I don't like animals.
Would you risk your life for a stranger?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. She's like, absolutely not. I don't like animals.
Absolutely not. Crazy
Ooh,
that
Lord.
people do that. I mean, I saw a TikTok that was like, oh, actually, I didn't see it. Someone else saw it and like told me about it. And it's like, it's a statement of their credit card. It's like $20,000. And then they like pan over to their animal who has like a cone on his head and stuff like that. Absolutely not. Ain't no way. Sorry.
I love my animals. I do, but I don't think I would go back for them. And the only reason I say that is because I would let my animals go free. Because animals will find a way to survive.
Yeah.
I'm not slowing myself down to pick up Mr. Pooch's. You can go.
Yeah.
You can follow me.
Not Mr.
I'm not.
Mr. Pooches.
I don't know. I don't have a dog. I only have cats. But I'd be like, you're free. Go.
Yeah.
I hope you make it.
Yeah, no.
Look, animals, they grew up wild to begin with.
I think if I ever had, like, if I had to go back and grab one thing, right, this is going to sound, I mean, I'd probably grab my Bible, like, just to be able to, because I feel like it is a book, your rule book, right?
Yeah.
So, if anything, and I know that the world's about to be destroyed, that's probably be the one thing that I went back and grabbed before I even grabbed my wedding band.
Fair enough.
So.
All right. Well, listeners and viewers, after this episode, I realized something. If anything like this actually does happen, don't come to us.
Yeah. Well, if you come to us, I'll try to save you, but we most likely will die together. You're welcome.
Like I said before,
you have to die alone.
The only thing I could think of is I've only ever pictured in my head a zombie apocalypse, and I always say I'm picking my team because I feel like I could survive that. But tsunamis, assault situation, the end of the world, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we just have to play it out and see how it ends. So, okay. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. I apologize. We had so many questions, but I was more curious to see what kind of reactions we were going to get from it. But Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast. You already know the drill. And then I am going to put the link right here. Once again, we do have a link tree that you can go to that allows you to be able to access all of our platforms.
I need to put it on my platform. I'm so
You still
sorry.
haven't done it? Shame. Shame.
You know I've had a lot going on. Calm down.
Okay, so
Okay.
make sure to check out our link. You can go to all of our different platforms to be able to watch or listen to the episodes.
Yep.
And other than that, we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.